We're going to start class in the chair. As with other classes, we're going to do some seated and some standing. Stay seated if you need to. I'll make sure that you have all the mods you need to stay seated if that's what you want to do. Let's start class sitting in the chair. We're going to scoot forward so that your back is maybe, I don't know, 4 to 6 inches away from the back of the chair. And let's sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to your knees. We've got a nice long spine. And we'll slow and easy begin in and out breath, just through the nose. Just taking a moment here to center yourself and bring the focus in to the practice. And with your very next breath, I'd like you to fill your lungs as full as you can. And then open your mouth and exhale out. Make your exhale a long and slow exhale. Let's do that again. Close the mouth, fill the lungs. Open the mouth, exhale out. One more time, close your mouth, fill the lungs. And then open your mouth, exhale out. Close your mouth, and we'll go right into a seated cat with your next exhale. And then inhale forward. This is a slow effort. Exhale back. We're in and out through the nose here. Inhale forward and exhale back. Sit up nice and tall. Start with some shoulder shrugs here. You can shrug in either direction. You can shrug one at a time or both at the same time. Make sure they mix it up just a little bit so we get as many different muscles as possible. And we're going to bring the arms out wide to the side. I'd like you to push through your palms. So you're flexing here at the wrist, pulling your fingertips back. Stretching your forearms here. We'll make some small circles. Warming the shoulders. Let's switch directions. Continue to make small circles. And then if it feels okay in your practice, we'll make some slightly larger circles. And we'll switch directions again. Then we'll bring the arms straight out. The palms are facing forward. Take a deep breath in. And on exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, reaching back, maybe grabbing your shoulders. And then inhale back out. We're going to add a little bit to this in a moment. Exhale, come back in. Maybe whatever arm was on top is now on the bottom. And then inhale out. Do one more each way. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale. This time, when you inhale out, I want you to turn your palms back and bring your arms back behind you a little bit. And then exhale, bring them forward. Bringing the biceps and triceps into the practice. Inhale, coming all the way back maybe a little bit. And then exhale. 2 more. Turn your palms back, reach the arms back behind you. And then exhale. Inhale back. And exhale forward. Bring your hands to your knees, shrug your shoulders out. We've got a nice little burn going in your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. Bring your right hand to your right knee, left hand back behind you. Take a nice deep breath. As you fill your lungs, find some length in the spine. And then exhale, we're just going to twist gently to the left. This is an easy effort this early in practice. And then inhale as you come back to center. Switch hands, left hand to left knee, right hand back. Find another inhale. And exhale, twist to the right. We're going to move and breathe here now. Inhale back to center, switch hands, and exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. And then inhale to center. Exhale, twist. We'll bring hands back to knees. Shrug your shoulders out. Trying to move the stretch down, waking up the muscles down through your spine and into your hips. Reach your hands in front of your left knee, interlace them, and bring the knee into the chest. Now, one of the things we like to do here is lean back, and rather I'd like you to sit up nice and tall. Keep your shoulders over your hips, and maybe pull the knee in just a little bit closer while you keep a nice long spine. Bring your left foot down to the mat, and bring your right knee in. We'll try and keep the ankle underneath the knee. Set right foot down. Bring left knee in. Set left foot down. Bring right knee in. Set the foot down. We're going to free the hips just a little bit. Sit up nice and tall. And on your inhale, bring your right foot up. So we're going to flex at the ankle. Take a breath here. Waking up the hips, the quads, and the hamstrings. All right, friends, I want you to bring the right knee out to the side and set it down. So we're just gently opening the hips here. Now inhale, bring the right knee back up. And on exhale, bring it back to center, set it down. Let's do left side, same way. Here we go. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, set it out. Then inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it back. We're going to do 3 more on each side. You notice because of my knee surgery, my quads are not as strong as they should be, and so I started leaning back. So I want us to avoid that. We'll keep the shoulders tall and over the hips. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, out, and set it down. Inhale up, and exhale back. Inhale, left knee up. Exhale, out. Set it down. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale right up. Exhale out and down. Inhale right up. Exhale, bring it back and set it down. Here we go. Left side. Inhale up. Exhale. Set it down. Inhale up. Exhale, bring it in, set it back. We have 1 more. I know you're really feeling it in the quads, but let's go ahead and push through. Inhale, right knee up. Exhale, out. Bring it down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, bring it back. Last one on the left side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale back. Step your feet out. That'll help release any tension in the quads, and I'm certain there is some. Interlace hands back in front of left knee. Bring it in. This time, go ahead and round your back and pull your knee to your nose. Little stretch there in the low back. Set left foot down. Bring right knee in. And then exhale, round the back. Set it down, sit up nice and tall. We're going to work on some half moons, engaging the core. So you can bring your left hand to your left thigh, bring it back maybe just a little bit, or if you feel sturdy in practice, bring your left hand down, reaching towards the floor. One thing I would encourage is the feet to be slightly wider than hip, and actually ankles maybe just a little bit in front of the knees. So we're going to be real stable in the chair. All right, here we go. Left hand to left thigh. Inhale, right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Find length in the torso. And then exhale, bring your right fingertips over your head. Keep the left elbow bent. Now, if your hand is reaching for the floor, it's reaching straight towards the floor. Maybe pull left shoulder forward a little and right shoulder back. Breathe here. And then inhale as you come back up, hands to the left. Let's do the other side. Inhale, left side up. Exhale. Bring your fingertips over your head. Keep your shoulders square to the wall in front of you. And then inhale up. Exhale, left hand down. Keep going now. Inhale, right up. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's keep moving and breathing. Here we go. Inhale, center, left down, right up. Exhale. Inhale, center, right down, left up. Exhale. Bring your left hand down, seated cat-cow now to stretch your back muscles. Take a deep breath in. And then on exhale, round the back, push your back into the chair here. And then inhale as you roll forward. Let the elbows come out wide. The belly drops down here. Keep your neck in line with your spine. And then exhale, round the back. Straighten the arms and maybe even pulling on the knees as you push your back towards the chair. Inhale forward. And exhale back. We're going to come back to center. This morning, going to work the core and the hips and the quads quite a little bit. Grab your block or water bottle or whatever you're using. I'm going to set my feet out just slightly wider than the chair. Remember, a moment ago, I asked you to make sure that your heels are just slightly in front of your knees. I want you to be careful of that because I don't want you to tumble out of the chair as we move through this practice. So I'm going to pull the block just maybe about 6 or 8 inches in front of the chair. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Now some twisting, moving, and breathing. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms out wide. Exhale, we're going to bring left hand down towards the block, reach right hand up. Inhale, arms back out wide. You get the picture. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Back to center, push through the heels. Exhale, twist. Keep pushing through the heels. It's going to keep the quads engaged. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Come back to center. Bring hands down. Set the block just, I'm going to set mine right underneath my chair, but just set it out so that we can move the lower body a little bit. Pardon me. Keep the left knee, pardon me, out to the side. My left hip, knee, and toes are pointed in the same direction. And then we'll extend the right leg out to the side. This is a gentle effort here. Hips are relatively neutral, but we're mimicking the effort of a warrior two. So we're going to move and breathe here. I think you guys have done this with me before. We're going to inhale, arms out to the side. And then exhale, I'd like you to wrap your right arm back behind your back. Your left palm comes to the ceiling. And we'll sweep your left hand up for what would be a seated reverse warrior. And then inhale as arms come back out to the side. Exhale, left forearm, left thigh, reach right hand up. Seated side angle. We'll go ahead and extend this effort, bringing the fingertips over your head towards the wall beside you. Now push down hard through your left foot, maybe even lift your left toes. Really push, you'll feel your hamstrings and your quads engaged. And then inhale back up to warrior two. All right, folks, let's put it together. Exhale, reverse warrior, so left palm up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reach right fingertips over your head, really stretching here. Root down through left foot and push back to warrior two. One more on this side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, just cueing your breath now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands down. I'd like you to bring your right hand back behind your right knee. Support your knee as you slide your heel back. Heel toe the feet back to center, step them out, get rid of the tension. And then let's do 3 seated half sun salutations to get rid of any tension in your low back. As before, the feet are slightly in front. So my ankles are slightly in front of my knees, feet about hip width distance apart, hands to the side. Here we go. Inhale up, exhale. Lean forward, bring your belly down. Maybe it drops down between your thighs. Reach your hands back behind your knees. And then push through your heels, maybe even lifting your toes and inhale up. 2 more. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Friends, bring your right hand to your right knee, your elbows poking straight up like a cricket leg. Bring your left hand to your left knee and push up, slow and easy. Now we've got to do that sequence on the right side. So we're going to bring the right leg out at an angle, right hip, knee, and toes lined up, extend left leg. Same effort we did just a moment ago. Arms out to the side, inhale. Exhale, we're going to reverse here. So remember, this means left hand back behind the back, right palm to the ceiling and then over your head. Inhale, center. Exhale, side angle this side, right forearm to right thigh, left arm straight up. And then inhale, reach the left arm over your head, push through your right heel as you lift your toes, and inhale back to center. Let's put it together 3 more times. Here we go. Inhale and exhale, reverse. Breathe here, inhale, exhale, side. Inhale, exhale, back to warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, reverse. I'm just cueing breath now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Friends, reach the hand over the head, and then inhale back up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Support your left knee as you bring it back toward your heel back towards the chair. Bring your right knee back to the chair. Step your feet out. We're going to work on lower body now before we rise. Because I'm not familiar with all of your bodies, I'd like to work on a seated pigeon, but I want you to be careful. Kathy, you and me, sister, we're going to watch out for our knees here. If this feels okay in your practice, give it a shot. If not, I'm going to give you a mod right after. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, and I'm going to bring my left ankle over the top of my right thigh. Now you might say, holy cow, that does not feel good. If that doesn't feel good, here's your modification. Bring your left ankle over the top of your right ankle. Sit up tall. All right, we're going to hang on just a second. I've got to, my computer wants to run an update, and that's not going to happen. Okay, friends, whether your ankle is over your thigh or your ankle is over your ankle, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Shoulders back over the hips. Now, we don't need to go far in this, but you notice I've got my left hand on my left knee and my right hand on my left foot. Sit up nice and tall. And on your exhale, we're just going to lean forward. So my chest is broad here. My collarbones are wide. My back is flat. My neck stays in line with my spine. That's a whopping big stretch. Stay with me, 1 more breath. And then we'll come back up. Set your left foot down. This is the hard side for me. I'm going to give it a try though. Right ankle over left thigh. Now that is a tight hip. So my right hand is on my right knee. My left hand is on my right foot. We'll sit up tall. Inhale and exhale. Keep a relatively flat back. Have a breath here. And then we'll come back up to center. Step your right foot down. The effort of sitting forward in the chair, shoulders over the hips. My heels are just slightly in front of my knees, hands down towards my side. So remember, I like your heels out just a bit so that we don't topple out of the chair. Now inhale, reach your arms forward. And exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips. This may be as far as you want to go. This is a seated version of a chair pose. Have a breath here. Remember, if your shoulders are tight, the arms aren't back here, but rather reaching more straight out. Push through your heels and lift your toes. Breathe here. Now, a little more effort. I'm going to bring my hands to my chest. I'd like a straight line from elbow to elbow, and I want you to push your palms together. Lift your toes, push through your heels. Inhale, and exhale, we're going to twist to the right. So we don't need to bring the elbow to the knee. The effort is just to pull your left shoulder forward as you pull your right shoulder back. Keep pushing in opposite directions in your hands. On your next inhale, come back to center. Notice I continue to push through my heels and lift my toes. A lot of work going on here. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, we're twisting to the left. Pull right shoulder forward and left shoulder back. Moving and breathing, here we go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Or left, sorry. Last one, inhale, exhale. And an inhale here, exhale, twist. Now, bring your hands down, grab your block, place it right between your feet. Bring both hands to the block, and what I'd like you to do is find a nice long spine. So we'll continue to push through the heels, but we'll flatten your back out. We may be able to do that by slightly pulling the shoulders back as you lift your sternum. It's a nice long spine, but keep your neck in line with your spine. And then if it feels okay in your practice, go ahead and bring your forearms maybe down to the block. Your heels, remember, continue to be slightly in front of your knees to keep you stable in the chair. Lift your toes, push through your heels. Strengthening your hip flexors here, stretching your low back, hopefully. And then bring your right hand to the block, left hand to the block. Push through the block, find some length in the spine. We're going slow and easy here. You may have noticed right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Tuck your elbows and push up. Woo! Okay, we're going to set the block aside. If you want to rise from the chair, rise with me. If you don't, stay in your chair. We're going to mimic some of the efforts we just did a moment ago. I'm going to stand back beside my chair. We're going to do a half moon here. So bring your left hand to your left thigh, or if you're sitting in your chair, it's the same effort we did just a moment ago. And then on your inhale, reach right arm straight up. Exhale, you can slide your left hand down the outside of your left thigh. Reach your right fingertips over your head. And then inhale up, right hand comes down, left arm up, and exhale. Inhale up, left arm down, right arm up, and exhale. Last one, here we go. Inhale, switch arms, and exhale. Come back to a seated position. The Warrior Two effort we did just a moment ago. If you wish to stay seated in the chair, I'll have you start with your right leg out and extend your left leg. If you are standing, you can keep the chair where you can keep your hand on it. And then I'd like you to bring your feet wide out to the side. It's not a huge effort here, but my feet are a good deal wider than my hips. Now we're going to join the people in the chair. You can bring your left hand to the chair for support here, and then externally rotate right leg at the hip. And then we're going to take this effort here into a warrior two. Now, all of us can join in the same effort that we did just a moment ago. So bring your left hand behind the back, right palm to the ceiling, reverse. If you're seated, it's the same exact effort. Inhale and exhale, side angle. Same effort we did just a moment ago. Extend the effort, push through the right heel. Now this is a little difficult, but stay right with me if you can. And inhale back up to warrior two. Exhale, reverse, just gonna do two. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. And then inhale, extended. And exhale, back up. Bring your hands to your hips or hand to the chair for support. And I want you to internally rotate right leg at the hip and internally rotate left leg at the hip. Now my feet are moderately parallel. My toes are out just a little bit. We're going to do squats. So we're going to change up the effort in between those warrior two flows. A little bit of work here. Bring your hands to your sides. Now inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, I want you to sit back in a squat. I'm going to add, I want you to, I don't know if you can see my feet. I want you to come up on your toes. Now that's a lot of work. Hold on to the chair if you need balance, but we come up on the toes. Working the quads and the hamstrings. Here we go, my friends. Lower the heels and inhale up. Exhale down. We're going to do about 40. Come up on the toes. Just kidding. Lower the heels and inhale up. Exhale. So if you're in the chair, the feet are apart, and you're just pushing through the heels and then the toes. Using the arms, inhale up. Exhale down. Come up on the toes. Last one, lower the heels, reach the hands up, bring them down to your side. If you're in the chair, you're gonna bring your left knee out and extend your right leg. If you're standing, I'd like you to externally rotate the left leg at the hip. So now my hip, my left knee, and my left toes are pointed in the same direction, right? You can keep your hands to your hips if that feels okay. Your back foot is at an angle. If you're in the chair, your right leg is extended. Maybe the right foot is sealed down. Friends, we're going to come right to warrior two here. Drag your frontal hip bones up, whether you're seated or standing, and then inhale and exhale, reverse your warrior. We've got 3. Inhale, center. Exhale, side. Inhale, reach, push through the left heel, and exhale, center. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, side. We've got one more to do. Here we go. Inhale, right hand over your head. Exhale, back, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Last warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Hands to the hips. And then hold on to the chair if you need to. Heel toe the feet back towards center. And then step your feet out just a little bit. And we've got just a little bit more work to do. If you are seated, I want you to bring the block inside. You're going to bring right leg out to the side, extend left leg, and bring the block in inside your right ankle. Your effort here will be bringing your left hand up, and we're going to try and keep the shoulders neutral to the wall in front. In other words, I'm trying not to dump the left shoulder forward or back, because that can strain your low back, right? Now, if you are standing, we're going to have that same effort, at the chair. So I'm going to step my right foot forward and step my left foot back. Now notice that my hips are neutral to the wall in front of me and both of my legs are straight. I'm going to bring my right hand down to the chair and my left hand to my left hip. Now pull your right shoulder forward slightly and then extend your left arm. Same effort. Left hand can come back to your left hip. And then I'm going to come up on my left toes and step my left foot forward. And then friends, I'm going to turn around and face the chair from the other direction. If you are seated, I would love for you to bring your left knee out and extend your right leg and then place the block right inside your left ankle. All right, I'm going to step my left foot forward, my right foot back. And then I'm going to bring my left hand to the chair. Right hand comes to right hip. I'm going to pull my left shoulder forward as I pull my right shoulder back and then extend my right arm. Bring your right hand back to your hip and then stand up nice and tall. We're going to step back to the chair and we're going to all do something just a little more effortful. I'm sure you will love it. And if you don't, remember my name is Evelyn. But if you like it, I'm Mary. Friends, we're going to do some heavy core work, or what would be considered heavy core work for a chair effort. I'm going to place my block out in front of my feet, maybe 4 or 5 inches. And then I'm going to bring my hands back behind my hips. I'm going to take hold of the seat of the chair. Now, from the side, I've got a nice tall back. So I'm leaning here, right? I want you to sit away from the back of the chair, maybe 4 to 6 inches. And then a nice long spine. And then we're going to lean back. Notice I haven't rounded my back at all. Got a nice flat spine. Bring your right foot up on top of the block and then bring your left foot up on top of the block. Now pull your feet heel toe together and pull your knees together. Squeeze them together. Nice long spine. The top of your back is just barely touching the chair. Reach your arms forward. There's a lot of work here. I want you to keep your feet heel toe together. Keep your knees together. Keep squeezing your quads together. Bring your hands to your chest and then inhale up. We're going to twist gently to the right and then exhale. We're going to lean back, reach the arms forward. And then inhale, hands to chest. Exhale, coming up, twisting to the left. Inhale back. Exhale, twist. Keep your feet together. Keep squeezing your knees together. Inhale back. And exhale, twist. Come back to center. Bring your hands back down to the chair. And then, if it feels okay in your practice, I want you to bring your feet up off of the block. Lots of work there. Keep your feet heel toe together. And then set your feet down. Quads are burning up from that. Mine are anyway. Maybe yours are just fine. Step your feet out. Let's sit up nice and tall. We're going to do some twisting to take any pressure out of the low back from that boat effort, that seated boat effort. That's what we just did. We'll sit up nice and tall. This time I'd like you to bring your left hand to your right knee. Right hand comes back. Inhale, find length in the spine. Then exhale, we're gently twisting to the right. On your inhale, come back to center, switch sides, right hand to left knee, left hand back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to center, left to right, right hand back. Exhale. Inhale, center, right to left, left hand back, and exhale. Come back to center, bring the feet slightly wider than hip, heels out in front of the knees, slide your palms to your thighs and bring them all the way back to your hips. Now, the effort here is not to have your elbows out wide, but rather tuck your elbows back. Palms stay on the hips. Now take a deep breath in, and on exhale, we're going to roll forward. Notice my elbows continue to pull in towards midline. My belly can drop down between my thighs, my elbows hug in, working the upper back and the triceps, but also providing some relief from tension in the low back. Friends, this would be a seated version of a cobra. And then we're going to come back up. Let's do one more. Slide the palms back, hug the elbows in, inhale and exhale. And then we'll inhale up, nice and tall. Heel toe feet in just slightly. However, make sure the heels stay out in front of the knees. Hands to the sides, half sun salutations. Here we go. Inhale, bring hands up overhead. And on exhale, hinge from the hips here. We'll keep a nice long spine. Bring the hands back behind the knees. Your head can drop here. Now push through the heels. On your next inhale, bring your arms out wide and we're coming back up. And exhale. Inhale. This is our last one. Nice big long stretch. And exhale. Bring your right hand to your right knee, your left hand to your left knee. Round your back so you can even tuck your chin here and then roll up slow and easy. All that popping, that was me. Now that could make you dizzy. Shake your hands out if that makes you feel a little dizzy. We'll bring the feet a little closer together. We're going to work on breath here. Friends, if you want to sit all the way back in your chair, please do that, because what I really would like to have you is as comfortable as possible. If you can sit away from the back of the chair, make sure your shoulders stay up over your hips. Bring your hands to your knees. And you can close your eyes here or just look down the edge of your nose, right? We'll sit up nice and tall. Now we're going to do 3 big controlled breaths together. I'm going to count your breath for you. Do a 4, 7, 8. Remember with a 4, 7, 8, you have to focus on controlling your diaphragm or you will exhale fully before the end of the count. So it's a slow and effortful exhale. Let's give it a shot, friends. Here we go. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your mouth and exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it again. Close your mouth. Inhale fully. Really fill the lungs. 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Sigh it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Here we go. Really fill the lungs. Inhale. 4. Hold here. 7. Open the mouth. Exhale. 8, 7. Go ahead and return your breath back to a smooth and rhythmic breath. Hands stay at the knees. Deep breath in. Exhale, round the back, sitting back into a seated cat, pushing your upper back towards the chair, getting rid of any last little bit of tension here. On your next exhale, roll forward. Back. Sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes again and breathe. We're just going to have a brief meditative effort, focusing on the breath. Now we can do that by Noticing how the breath feels. Sometimes we coach you to think about how the breath feels coming in and out of the body. Filling the lungs, getting big and the chest expanding, and then feeling the lungs empty. You can focus on how the breath feels. Or you could visualize the breath, seeing the breath as it swirls in and fills your lungs, and seeing the breath exhale out of your body, swirling in the air in front of your nose. You can use an extremely gentle Ujjayi breath, just gently hearing the sound of your breath across the back of your throat. Mind you, this would be a breath that pretty much you're the only one that can hear. In any event, I do want you to think about staying here for just a few more moments, focusing only on your breath. How it feels, how it sounds, or how it looks visually in your mind. I've given you these options because my hope is that you can stay here and stay focused on your breath. Using whatever method helps you stay here, stay centered and present in these last few moments of practice. Sit up nice and tall. You can remove your hands from your knees, make some circles at the wrists here. Lift your toes, come up high on your toes, and then push through your heels. One more half sun salutation. Inhale up and exhale. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Round through the back, push up. Tall, seated position, hands to chest. Saturday morning, you guys could have done anything, but you came and practiced with me, and that was an honor. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your effort. I hope that whatever brought you to practice, I'm hoping that's what you leave with, and that it somehow improves your Saturday, and you can maybe take that with you throughout the rest